Don't come in this. Good morning, y'all. Let's get into this topic of the day. Welcome to my channel. Let's talk Rebecca's way. So, y'all, good morning. I've been up this morning, got some worship and praise in. You got to thank your Most High, your Divine at all times, y'all. Never let your day go by without thanking the Divine for awakening you. You don't have to be religious to believe in the Most High, okay? So let's get into this. Our topic of the day is family dynamics. What kind of family dynamic do you come from? Do you come from the family that is more concerned about image and what people think of them? Or do you come from the type of family that prefers to stand on the truth? Now, you can have a family that is combined of two. Stand on truth and all about image. So, I come from a family that is a 50-50 of this situation. They stand on truth and they stand on image. More so, I believe they like the image, though. Who am I? But from what they have displayed and shown me is all mainly about the image. So, how is your family set up? Do they support you? Do they listen to you? Are you only seen as someone that they need to come to in a time of need? Or can you turn to them in the time of need? Or are you always left hanging alone? Let's talk about these things. I so quite often find myself in my family to be the one who carried the weight. When people need advice, they will call me. If people needed shelter, they will call me. If people needed food, they will call me. If you needed your kid watched, they will call me. If they was having troubles with their mates, they will call me. But in return, when it came back in time for me, right, Rebecca, to be able to pick up that phone and say, hey, I'm going through this trial and tribulation, the shoulder was not given the same. It was quite often, you ever call somebody and you going through something, you go to talk to them about what you're going through, but they always turn it back to them. It somehow always get turned back to them and what they're going through. And you never truly really get your point across of what you're going through. Do y'all come from family members do y'all have family members like that? Because I do. I have a lot of them. Never want to hear me out, but always want me to hear them. My mother sometimes is like that. My mother sometimes is a better mother to others than she is to me. My mother quite often don't know how to mother me. I said it. And I've always said this in therapy. This is the first time I ever spoke it aloud outside of my therapist's office. But quite often, I think my mother did not know how, and do not know how to mother me. Okay, y'all? So, let's get into this family. Your family will hurt you. And they would think just because they family that they would never have to apologize, never have to say sorry to you. Y'all just supposed to get up and meet back up with each other and everything is hunky-dory. Everything is okay. And they never want to acknowledge what they have done to you. The first thing they would like to say to you is, oh my God, you still on that? Oh my God, you still hung up on that? Oh my God, that was so long ago. But it was long ago for you. But for me, the person that you inflicted with your rudeness and your hurt, yes, I'm still there. Yes, I would like an apology. I would like for you to acknowledge that you hurt me. They quite often don't. And they believe because we're family, let's put that in quotations, we're family, that we just supposed to keep overlooking and keep overlooking and keep overlooking. Well, you are hurting my heart. You are hurting my spirit when you keep continuously hurting me, people. You understand what I'm saying? Do not allow your family to hurt you because because we got that title. Let's do it in quotations, y'all. Family. Because the title family is there. You're supposed to allow them to keep hurting you. Well, I have a question for you viewers. Would you allow an outsider to come along and hurt you, lie on you, smear you, use you, abuse you, take your money from you, and allow them to just walk back up and be like, hey? No, let me tell you what you would do to that stranger, viewers. You would let them know where they stand. You would tell them, hey, I don't mess with you no more. We ain't cool like that anymore. You understand me? We not, you know what I'm saying? We not going to be rocking like that no more. Now you took from me. We got a problem. And you will not accept that person back into your life until what, people? Until what? Tell me what you wouldn't do. Until they apologize. Until they man up or woman up and say what they done to you. That's when you will let them back in. Well, why not hold the same standards for family members? Oh, because we're family. Nah, I don't believe in that. I used to, but not no more. See, through healing, I've learned, nah, that's not real. Through the research and the studying of my word, nowhere in my word does God tell me to keep allowing my family to walk over me, to hurt me, to abuse me. No. To take from me. No. To just know my name when they want something from me. No, you didn't know my name when you was happy. You didn't know my name when you was good. You didn't know my name when you was on top of the world. But now that you're falling, don't know my name. You see how that works? Quite often, our family would like for us to blame the outsiders for our hurts, for our broken hearts, for our broken spirits, for our broken minds. Well, I'm here to tell you no. The first ones you come from is your family. The ones that know you the best know how to hurt you. The ones that know your intimate, the most intimate things about you, know how to hurt you. An outsider that knows nothing about you, no intimate details, cannot hurt you. You understand me? Excuse me, y'all. They cannot hurt you. No, they can't do these things, people. It takes an insider that knows how to get to you that hurts you. That's what I'm here to tell y'all. It takes the insider, y'all. It takes the insider that comes along and knows, oh, I know just what to say to dig at her. I know just what button to push to get her to move like this or him to move like that. I stop allowing them access to you. Because that's what I did. I went to the Most High. I got on my knees and I prayed for days. You understand me? You know how they say pray the wall of Jericho? I prayed the wall of Jericho. I walked the wall of Jericho. I wrote it down. I placed it in my word and I prayed over that thing. And I asked the divine to give me every direction to teach me and show me that this ain't real. Because if I'm feeling this much hurt from a group of people that say they love me, I was born into this group of people, but they say they love me. How could they love me, dear Heavenly Father, and they're hurting me so? And he came to me with every answer that I needed. And that is not true. The divine do not desire us to suffer and to have hurt. I want you to go into your word and I want you to tell me, hit me back. You know what I'm saying, people? Tell me where you find in your word that the divine tell you, take people abuse. Take getting walked over. Accept getting lied on. Accept being used because they're your family. When I look in my word and I seek guidance from the divine, I see where he wants me to be happy. I see where he wants me to be free of these things. Because he wants me to be able to live the best me that he designed me to be. Understand this. Don't believe these things. The family dynamics that we are raised in are sometimes hurtful and the most hurtful to a lot of our lives. Sometimes remove the title, family, and just see them as people. People with motives. People with no clue. Because I view people that hurt others as y'all don't got no clue. Y'all have no clue on who you are, let alone the next person. This is why you hurt so freely. I don't believe in that statement. Hurt people. Well, baby, I was hurt from 1 year old to 11. And I was hurt after that. And I was hurt after that. And I was hurt in the midst and the in-betweens of those moments. You understand me? And let me tell you what I don't do. I do not wake up every day and decide to hurt someone. I do not wake up and decide to lie on a person, to use a person, to manipulate a person, to do all of these things that adds up to pain, adds up to broken, adds up to confusion. No, I don't. I wake up every day with the thought on my mind, how can I be the best happy me? How can I make sure my children is the best happy them? How can I make sure my best friend is the best happy him? This is what I wake up to. I wake up and think of how can I call my mom and see how she doing and maybe uplift her spirits. I'm never thinking of a way how I can hurt someone. So that statement, hurt people, no, that's an excuse. That's a lazy, sorry, A-word excuse to do wrong and justify it. Well, let me tell you something. I do not accept I don't accept your excuses. I do not accept your justifications of why you choose to hurt one. I don't accept it. It's fraudulent. I'm tell you right now, it's fraudulent. It's fraudulent. Okay? I'm here to explain a family dynamic that you come into first. They are the first ones to know all your secrets. They will use them against you. And then they think that you should blame the outsider for these things. Well, let me tell you something. I was not hurt by an outsider. All my true first hurts came from my family dynamic. Being lied on, being used, being stole from, being raped, molested, manipulated. It all came from my family. It did not come from the outsiders. To tell you the truth, very little outsiders has hurt me. And the outsiders that have hurt me, people, guess what? My family knew about it. While I was walking around here all in La La Land, my family knew that the outsider was backstabbing me. Did you think? Do you think? You would think that they would come to me and say, yo, cuz, yo, sister, let me tell you what so-and-so out here doing on you. No. Let me tell you what they did. They kept sitting with them and allowing them to come back to me and smile and perpetrate in my face. That's what family done. So let me ask you, what is your family dynamic? Is your family truly there to support you, uplift you, guide you, motivate you? Do you know that my family told me, when I told them about me starting a YouTube channel, my family told me it was stupid. It was dumb. Nobody wanted to hear nothing I have to say. Because what I have to say is meaningless. That's what I was told. But let me tell you something. My Most High, my divine, he told me, no, Rebecca. See, every day, Rebecca, that you woke up and you felt this in your spirit is because I placed this in your spirit. Every day that I woke up, this is all I had on my mind. Is I got to touch these people. It's a woman out here that needs to know she can make it. She can make it. It's a brother out here that needs to know he's worth it, and he can make it. All those dark times, they can be gone, but you got to want to put the work in, people. People be like, oh, how you just walk away from your family? I did. Just like you walk away from a person that's hurting you in the streets, I walked away from them with no hesitations, and I did not look back. Because my divine told me is nothing back there that is going to set me up for what's up here. Nothing back there is setting me for what's up here. No, it's just to keep me back there where they want me to be, and I will not be. So I'm here on my channel with a business name, people. You can do it. I'm here to tell you, stop allowing your family to get the best of you. Stop allowing that word family to hold you and bind you in something that is painful to your mind, painful to your spirit, painful to your heart, painful to your soul. Why keep fighting for a love and an attention that no one is willing to give you? That's what I woke up and realized. I realized that I was fighting for a love and a recognition from my family that they never was willing and able to give to me. They was never willing to love me the way that I loved them. They were never willing to be as loyal to me as I am to them. They were never willing to be unconditional towards me the way that I was unconditional towards them. Stop taking your good unconditional love and throwing it to wolves that never care. You know the ones who care, because they're going to support you. They're going to uplift you. They're going to remember you whether you up or you down. They're not going to go and talk about you. Talk about, oh, she over there, she got the mental issues. She over there, she got this going on. Or she over there, or he over there, he's struggling with depression. And he got this and he got that. And he this and he that. But no one came to say, can I sit with you? No one came to say, can I pray with you? No one came to say, can I take a walk with you? No. They just sitting up dogging you. Dogging you and what you go through, people. No more. I do not think that's what our divine choose for us. Our Most High is not sitting up there saying, yeah, that's what I want you to go through. I want you to consistently go through hurt. I want you to consistently be used and manipulated and abused. Because they family. No. He did not. That's not what our divine said. That's not what he said. Excuse me, people. I sweat over my leg. Sad, but I do. It's me. So anyways, he didn't. Our Most High want us to be the best us we can be. He want us to be mentally healthy, emotionally healthy, spiritually healthy, physically healthy. He does not want us to allow anyone to beat us down and drag us out and keep allowing them back in our lives because they have this name, this title of family, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, mother. Well, in my word, he said, I will provide you with a new family. You walk away from them, I'll provide you with a new one. I'll provide you with a new sister, a new brother, a new mother, a new uncle, a new aunt. Let me tell you something. Family is not your blood. Family is who you make it be. Family is the ones who love you unconditionally, baby. Family does not set conditions on you and tell you, upon these conditions is how I love you. Upon these conditions is how I will treat you. No, they don't. Let's get into this. I did not do my fortune cookie pull at the beginning, but I'm going to do it at the end, and we're going to chit-chat a little bit about the fortune cookie. Before you can do something, you must first be something. Before you can do something, you must first be something. What do you see yourself as? Do you see yourself as something? Or do you see yourself as what your family told you you are? See, because my family told me I was a bully. I was rude. I think I know it all. I think I'm better than people. I don't. None of those things. I chose a better way of life. Because God gave us all the choice in the world. It's called free will to choose to do better. I choose to carry myself in a certain way. I choose to raise my children in a certain way. I choose to love the way that I love. I choose to be loyal. I choose to be honest. That's it. I don't think I'm better. I'm not a bully because I don't let you walk over me and do me any kind of way. I don't think I know it all. I just wake up every day and choose to better myself. I wake up every day and choose to push myself. I have dyslexia. I struggle from dyslexia, people. So my whole life, I have been pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing myself in this mind of mine to stay good and to stay great. I chose this for myself. I chose to have books on a bookshelf that I physically have read. And I still study. Because when you have dyslexia, you have to continuously read and study and read and study. I choose to know who I am and my people and my culture. It does not make me better. I chose. What did that? I chose to be something before coming something. I chose to stand for something before I chose to become something. So on that note, peace, love, light, and I'll check y'all later. Have a great day.